Hi, I'm Ellen Andrews, and I'm here with Stephanie McAvoy today, and we're going to talk about co-regulation. We all want children to be able to calm themselves and have those social skills and emotional skills to control those emotions and be self-regulated, but we can't start there. We have to start with co-regulation. And what is co-regulation? When we're talking about co-regulation, we're really looking at how does a child, it can be an adult too, but how do we learn those skills of regulation? We don't learn them by ourselves. We don't pull them out of a box. We learn them from somebody. And when we talk about young children, our youngest of children, our infants, we naturally, when they cry, we pick them up, we hold them, we cuddle them, we rock them, we breathe for them, and we help them find that calm. That is co-regulation. And so when we're looking at children who are 2, children who are 3, 4, 5, it doesn't matter. Many of them still need help with co-regulation to find their way through the path and puzzle to self-regulation. And so we need to think about, how are we as the adult really being that responsive caregiver who's there to nurture them and walk them through those steps. Because we know co-regulation is really going to support self-regulation. And we cannot look at the age of the child. That doesn't determine it. The child's experiences determine it. And the child's temperament determines it also. And so we need to meet each child individually where they are at.
Yeah, and we really want to remember, are we modeling it? Are we showing it by example? Are we connecting with that child to show them, whether we're at home, in schools, wherever we are, whoever we are in that child's life, how am I building that co-regulation skill through modeling it, through showing it, through letting them feel that interaction, that back and forth, the serve and return of it all. We need to make sure that those moments are happening. And if our temperament, like Ellen was saying, isn't a match to my temperament, as the adult, I have to navigate to match that child's temperament and figure out a way to help them connect and co-regulate. So we can't just say, oh, well, it's not working, or oh, that's not a good fit. We have to figure it out to help young children understand that their innate temperament is a part of who they are, but what can they do with it? What can they do with that feeling to grow it, to mature it into a healthy skill for them in life? And so in Conscious Discipline from Becky Bailey, she talks about mindfulness around what is called like the clacker effect. So we want to be thinking about a child's brain, whether they're an infant, a preschooler, a school ager, or even a co-teacher of ours. Let's not forget about ourselves when we are talking about these things, because the same way we talk what we want for young children, we want that for our co-teacher, our partner, our family members. All of us want to be able to have these connections. So we have to co-regulate each other even as an adult. That's a healthy thing to notice for the person that might need your help in that. And so when Becky Bailey talks about the clacker effect, what it looks like is, imagine those little hand clackers that make the noise and they go really fast. You want to be thinking about that person or the child's brain, and what is it doing in that moment? Is that child's brain going like this over time, and we're trying to just keep them going, or we have to co-regulate that to bring it to a neutral level. So if their brain is on a quick clapper effect where it's just going, 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 they can't even hear what we're saying or doing or really feel that calmness because their brain is going like this while we're trying to calm them. And it's not the right time and space to do that. We have to realize, wait, first we have to calm that clacker effect to a neutral place. And then we also have children that sometimes get missed, and we want to notice these children also who have a low clacker effect where it's like slow motion. It's not, it's barely moving. Those children that is just kind of trudging along. And sometimes we have a innateness that we might push them or say, come on, let's go, let's go. Let's think about their brain, it might be on slow. How do we, again, just like the quick clacker, how do we take that child that's moving on a slow clacker effect to a neutral place so that we're helping a child learn what to do with the expectation we're setting to help them move forward or slow down, depending on their different, again, innate temperament of how they move and how their brain goes and how how has their environment impacted them either way throughout their development will determine if it's a low clacker effect or a high clacker effect. And so it's something that with conscious discipline we've learned is a really healthy visual to think about. So when you're looking at those hard moments and you see that clacker going, how are you, the adult, whether you're at home or school, or serving that child in any capacity that you do, helping bring that child to a co-regulated neutral place so they can hear and receive the skill you're trying to teach them. So we hope this tool helps you. We do have resources in the handout attached that the backpack series from NCPMI, challengingbehaviors.org is a wonderful resource. And we have attached one for you on how to help your children avoid meltdowns. It gives great tips on what you can do as a classroom and the school, also pairs it to home and some ideas about bath time and different routines of the day that you can incorporate to co-regulate your child. So we hope this helps you, and we'll see you next time.